Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your week ahead reading. This is for week commencing the 7th of October. We're going to do the usual 5-card spread. I have chosen the beautiful Healing Waters Oracle to do an Oracle card at the end of your reading. I'm really drawn to them today because I just feel like there's so much going on worldwide, universally wide. I don't know, big shift of some sort, and I'd really feel like, friends, family, close bonds around us also feel like they need a bit of healing. I just feel that today. And I can't recommend those oracle cards enough actually for exactly that purpose. Okay, right, let's get on with your reading. Sagittarius, spirit guides and angels, please join me in this reading for Sagittarius and make it helpful, hopeful and healing. Thank you. Okay, absolutely lovely. Oh my goodness. Starting off with the Wheel of Fortune, your opportunity is the Nine of Wands. Your challenge is the Queen of Swords. The Empress is what you don't see coming, and the Two of Wands in your advice and outcome. Wow. So there's something shifting next week. The situation is moving on. And by the start of your card, the very first card that came out is the general energy, and the ending is the Two of Wands. It's kind of like saying that you are contemplating something next week, perhaps whether you should move out of your comfort zone or not. There's something, some shift. So that's what I've just explained, the Wheel of Fortune. So this is a major arcana, and as I said, this is all about a situation moving on. Usually it's for the better, but that's why we're going to pull clarifiers. If it's not for the better, what I always say to this is maybe it's if it's to shift something on in a more, say for instance, it can't always be roses and sunshine. And things do happen, and especially at the moment, as I said, in the universe, it feels in the worldwide and on every single scale at the moment, it feels to me there's this massive ripple effect going on. This is to remind you of how good things can still be also, if you are not in a great place at the moment either. I don't know what made me say that, but obviously I think somebody needed to hear that. The Nine of Wands is in your opportunity. So the Nine of Wands is all about the card of, it's a message of keep going. So perhaps there's something where you are going to be getting some help with something. You have worked so hard and it feels exhausting. However, it could be that, because this is the card of don't give up. As an opportunity, for me, it feels like something's happening that to give you that extra, because you're nearly there. Do you know what I mean? It's a 9. So you're nearly there. The Queen of Swords is in your challenge. Now, she can be a challenge as a person. She would be an air sign, or possibly attributed, or she, at the moment, is perhaps depicting air sign attributes, I want to say. She could be very, what would I say, very straightforward, very assertive. She doesn't bring her heart into anything, any decisions made. She's very logical. She cuts off people that do not serve her. She doesn't put up with any rubbish. Let's put it that way. So it could be somebody around you who's being a challenge at the moment. Or it could be your challenge that you perhaps need to be a bit more assertive regarding a decision. We'll do some clarifiers there. As I say, the Empress is what you don't see coming. Beautiful energy. This is abundance. This is things growing. This is something happening. This is something, it can even mean a pregnancy. But it's all about rebirth and new beginnings. And with that Wheel of Fortune, it is, for some people, it could literally mean a baby, especially if it's long awaited. And Your luck has turned, I want to say. And then you have the Two of Wands, which is lovely. Advice and outcome. It's the ability to look beyond what's happening at the moment, have plans, to think about, you know, what I feel like you've perhaps been stuck lately and nothing much has shifted. And now something's shifting for you, and it's allowing you to see beyond what's going on at the moment. I wouldn't be surprised if we get the Ace of Swords out in this reading. I feel like you've had a ta-da moment, or there's some sort of cloud that's lifted. And that's what the Ace of Swords actually says too. But anyway, let's see. Why do we have the Wheel of Fortune, please, and thank you for Sagittarius? Let me just see what was that. Actually, the Wheel of Fortune is attributed to you also, but as well as Aquarius and Leo. Why do we have the Wheel of Fortune here, please, and thank you for Sagittarius? So it's just the energy that you feel like something's moving on next week. There's progress. That's clarified by the Five of Swords. Now that's really interesting because that Five of Swords popped out on your pre-shuffle. Nine of Cups and the Five of Cups. Yeah. I feel like, when I said before, I feel like that something has been lifted for you. You've got the Five of Cups, which is about regret, loss, and disappointment. Now, I don't know if this Wheel of Fortune is bringing you into this mindset, I'll be honest with you, or taking you out of it. You've also got the Five of Swords, which is about arguments, people literally pushing their luck. And it's that feeling of, when somebody pushes and pushes and pushes, and then you go, all right, I'm done, and you walk away. And it's like, no, you're not listening to me there. But with that Nine of Cups, that kind of tells me that there's some sort of hallelujah moment for you. So you look at, I love that Nine of Cups. It's wish fulfillment. I don't know if there's something karmic going on here. So yeah, it's as though it's like you're being listened to at last, maybe. I feel like she's going hallelujah at last. Because I feel like you have been through a lot of hard times. Best Swords, Five of Swords and Five of Cups together is a mixture of just, yeah, that sort of energy where you just think, oh my gosh, what next? What next? But this Wheel of Fortune seems to be taking you out of that and giving you that Nine of Cups energy. Nine of Wands is don't give up, you're nearly there. Now, maybe that's your patience. Maybe you just, hanging in there with this situation that's just been really quite stressful for you. Why do we have the Nine of Wands here, please, and thank you for Sagittarius? It's also about boundaries, the Nine of Wands. So there's an opportunity for you to perhaps, maybe somebody is, as I say, pushing your buttons. And yeah, that's now all making perfect sense. The Queen of Swords is there as your challenge because you're finding it quite hard to say no. And you know what? Let's see. That's clarified by, oh my goodness, the Eight of Cups, which is why I said there's something that, with that Five of Swords, somebody made you feel like, yes, right, I'm done, I'm walking away. Have it then. Knight of Cups and the Queen of Wands. So there is an opportunity for you to, it says walk away. This is Eight of Cups, leave something behind. But I don't mean I don't think this is you literally leaving something. I think this is you realizing that you can't do everything. You know, whoever this is or whatever this situation is, it's really pushing your buttons. There's an opportunity for you to leave it behind, but in as much as not to be too emotional about it and to be more Queen of Swords. You've got the Knight of Cups, which is, I don't know if that's an apology coming in for you, because the Knight of Cups is, Knights are about situations moving forward, and the Knight of Cups is beautiful. He's romantic. He'll bring you flowers. He's chivalrous, old-fashioned. He'll open doors for you. You know, very beautiful and lovely energy. But I also see this as an apology. Somebody coming in and, you know, just opening their heart and apologizing. I think for some of you, you're waiting for this, and there's an opportunity for you to perhaps sit down and have a chat with this, you know, and not allow your feelings to get in the way too much. You got the Queen of Wands. Now, wands are your suit in the deck, in the tarot, I should say, sorry. They're attributed to Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And it's like an opportunity for you to be yourself, to say what you think, to be, you know, to not put up with this anymore. And that's what that Nine of Wands is there. And I can't help but look how dignified she looks too, doesn't she? She's like, I'm rising above this crap. Queen of Swords is your challenge. And that tells me that whatever this situation is, it is hard to say, it's hard to cut people out, or situations, or not allow your heart to get in it. Look, she literally has her heart locked away in the corner there, so as not to be influenced, I want to say. Why do we have the Queen of Swords here? Is this a person around you, or is this you? I feel with the Nine of Wands and everything that's gone on in your opportunity, I feel that it's you finding it hard to cut something off that doesn't serve you, and to not be emotional about it. Okay, we've got the Hermit, we've got the Four of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles is a card to say, is it worth my time and effort? You can see there's pentacles. Pentacles are our material resources, but it's also about energy, and it's all about and time. And so it's like something that's, as I say, something that's grown roots here, literally. Now, you know that if you watered it, it would grow, but I don't know that you're wanting to, but I think you're finding it hard to say no for some reason, or to cut it off. You've got the Hermit here, and I think you fear the fact that perhaps you'll be feeling left out in the cold, or you'll feel not part of that team anymore, perhaps even. If you were to cut this situation out. You've got the Four of Wands, which is about home life, house, celebration, birthdays, anniversaries. It's usually a very, very positive card, and it's about achievements and being on the right path. As a challenge, I think you, again, there's some doubt Could even be a doubt that you move in together or something to do with the home life. Whatever it is, I feel they've just pushed you a little bit too far. The Empress is here as your what you don't see coming. Now that could be a person around you who's giving you that perspective on, you know what, everything still grows. Everything will still, you know, it's not the, I want to say it's not the end of the world, which is a weird thing to say, especially if she's got the world on her tummy there. And again, it could be pregnancy for some people too. Just news of a pregnancy. It may not obviously be for yourself, if you know, but it could be just somebody around you. Let's see. Why do we have the Empress here? I feel it's more of a motherly energy, nurturing you. Yeah. Why do we have the Empress here? It could, you know, it could even be that Queen of Swords. You're not wanting to, you know, when, you know, I've just had that message or the realization that the more that somebody dislikes, so somebody influential around you perhaps dislikes your boyfriend, your husband, your girlfriend, your wife, or even your job, somebody around you doesn't like what you're doing, you tend to sometimes have the opposite effect, and it makes you stick at it even longer, but to your own detriment. And then it's almost like this is your realization. It's like, no, no. And then the Empress is here to say, it's fine, life goes on. Where did that come from? So why do we have the Empress here for Sagittarius? We've got the High Priestess, we've got the Knight of Pentacles, and the Magician. Wow, that's yeah, like I said, life goes on. This is a message from a person who's maybe even just a motherly energy around you, perhaps not your mother, because the Magician does exactly that. It's like you have all the tools you need. They'll be telling you that you know, this is why the Wheel of Fortune is here. There's a situation moving for you, and don't worry, because you have everything in your toolbox to make something else happen, to manifest your next stage, if you like. You have the Knight of Pentacles. This Empress, I think, will be this person who gives you that groundedness, that stability, the feeling of, okay, things might not happen quickly, but plans are in place. Seeds have to be sown, things have to be organized. And I feel this Empress is bringing you this lovely stability, assuredness, I want to say. And you also have the High Priestess. And it's a reminder of, like, trust your instincts. I think you know in your heart of hearts. She's very spiritual too. So maybe this Empress that's coming, this support system for you, is a message also to say, don't forget to connect to your higher self too. Trust your dreams, trust your thoughts, trust your snags. What snags you when you look around and something catches your eye? And then we have the Two of Wands, which is your advice and outcome. Now, I want to say, this is the Empress giving you this advice. Look, life goes on. There are bigger, better things out there. You might be in the, you know, I don't know if I want to leave the comfort of what I'm in. I don't know if I want to leave my comfort zone. But you know, that High Priestess, you know that there is another stage waiting for you. What do you do? Two of Wands. Why do we have the Two of Wands here? Please and thank you for Sagittarius. Why do we have the Two of Wands here? Please and thank you for Sagittarius. Oh, they're at 12 there. Can't take them all. Why do we have the Two of Wands here? Please and thank you. Okay, so I normally ask for... Oh, I have got 3. Yeah. Okay, lovely. So this is clarified by the Six of Cups. There's something nostalgic about this energy here, the Two of Wands, and it's almost like you're remembering the good times, I think, or you're remembering somebody from your past here that may feature in this decision, something to do with the past. It could just be that, you know, you're remembering your childhood, and you want something, you're planning something that, I don't know, maybe to move back to your childhood area where you were brought up, but there's something nostalgic there going on. You've got the Eight of Wands. Lovely. This is very exciting communication. This is everything coming into alignment for you. And it's, again, Wands is your suit, and it's like it's making you have the fire back in your belly again, and a new sense of belief, I want to say too. And then we have the Page of Swords, and this is literally ta-da moments. When I said earlier, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw the Ace of Swords. The Page of Swords is somebody that has these ideas and looks into it and researches them. Literally light bulb moment. How exciting for you. Let's see what the Oracle cards have to say for Sagittarius, please and thank you. What other messages are there for Sagittarius, please and thank you? Thank you. It's saying use your voice, expansion and freedom. Look at that card. How beautiful is that? Expansion is this card here. You looking at, as I said, there's, what did I say? There's the world. I can't remember what I said about the Empress now, with her world on her tummy. There's more to life. It's about expansion. It's about looking beyond. Use your voice. I see that as you asking the universe, you manifesting it. And then freedom. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful card that is. So do let me know if that resonates for you. Overall, there's some shift coming next week that I think is going to give you food for thought. And I think the Empress is going to have quite a big part in there for you. Somebody's really supportive of you. So I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did, Sagittarius, and thanks for watching as always. Thank you for your comments, thank you for subscribing and hitting the notification bell. I'll catch up with you next week. Take care.